Lee, on the back of recent results, we're going to go back to Southampton to start off. How important was that point last week?
Majorly disappointing we didn't get all three, which I thought the performance deserved. But yeah, it was a big point, considering teams around us got some in, and the only unfortunate thing was that I think we slipped down. But it's better to have a point than nothing.
A clean sheet as well.
Yeah, nice to get a clean sheet. It's a credit to Thomas and Darren. I thought they was excellent, and basically cut off all routes for me, and I had quite an easy day.
What's it like having a couple of the old proverbial brick houses in front of you?
Yeah, they're both experienced pros. Obviously Thomas is a Polish international, and Darren's played throughout the leagues in England, and most recently played the last couple of years in the Premiership. So Darren's a natural leader. He organises and he leads by example, and it's a great help to have him in the team.
Yourself, as a younger player, can you link in and learn with their experience?
Yeah, I think with Darren being so experienced and, like I say, he's a good talker, he organises, and it's perhaps just gives me a little bit more time to concentrate on my own job, which is nice. And they're no nonsense. They're very assured in what they do, and when Darren heads it, he heads it.
It stays headed, doesn't it, when Darren gets his head onto it? You talk about concentrating on your own job. How are you assessing your own form at the moment? What's your judgment?
Yeah, I feel I'm doing okay. I think since I came back in the team in November, I've done all right. Maybe come for a bit of criticism over Christmas, which I thought was a bit harsh, but that's people's opinions. At the time, Phil Brown and Kevin Poole was excellent. They gave me the full support and said that I was doing okay, so that was good enough for me.
Confidence is all quite high at the moment?
Yeah, I think performances and wins breeds confidence, and unfortunately we've not had the wins that I think we deserve, but the performances have been excellent. Can't really ask for much more. The work rate and the way we're trying to play, we just lack a goal, and I'm sure when one comes, we might end up with Crewe.
I mean, Tommy Smith spoke in the week of the discussion, the feelings you guys had after the defeat at Colchester. That's also been put out of the system with the performance against Sheffield United, performance against Southampton. We lost the first game, drew the second. Now time to get that 3 points on the board.
Yeah, like I say, I think in the last two games defensively we've looked very assured. We've always looked a threat going forward. Just need to turn the performance into wins. And there's no better time to do it Saturday.
No better team to do it against than Leeds either, I guess.
Certainly not. Bit of a rival between Derby and Leeds. Perhaps the old Derbyshire-Yorkshire thing, I don't know. But yeah, it's always nice to beat Leeds, and it's always nice to beat anybody. But no, we don't fear them. And we proved against Sheffield United we can live with the best teams in the division.
It's a bit of contrasting fortunes of last year. So you go back 12 months, we beat them at Pride Park on Wednesday night. They were sort of hovering around in mid-table. That put us up to 5th in the Championship. We didn't lose that top 6 place from then on. It's all changed now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's football. It's got more swings as a swing door than, as Michael Johnson keeps telling me. That's one of his phrases. But that's football. I think the difference between the two clubs was Leeds over the summer progressed on what they did last year, and unfortunately for us we wasn't able to because of the departure of George and the new manager, and it perhaps slowed the progression of the club down a little bit. But no, that's football. But it don't mean anything league positions. It's what happens at 3 o'clock.
How are yourselves and the rest of the players finding sort of working with Terry Westley now?
Yeah, Terry's fine. I've worked with him through the academy. I was just coming to the end of my academy days when Terry first came in. He's always been a good help to me, and we've had many chats over the years. And he's been an assistant and worked at a high standard of football for his career. So he's got vast experience, and Steve Taylor and obviously Jeff. Jeff's been an international footballer, and so has Pesh. So they've got it's a nice little balance what they've got at the minute, and I think Terry's asserted himself very well.